Now, before I start, I think I owe you guys, my subscribers, an apology. I'm here to do you guys a favor. Anyways, I just wanted to say that it feels so weird that I'm doing this again. Always nice to do something illegal. Don't do it, kids. You know, just a little bit. If it was just a little bit tilted like this way, then I actually found another composition. I think this will be my last shot of the day. And stop barking, you seagulls. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is RT Lee if you don't know me. I'm a landscape photographer based in South Korea. Now, before I start, I think I owe you guys, my subscribers, an apology because, you know, I've been silent for 3 weeks now and I'm sorry. I was going through some kind of quarter-life crisis and I just needed me time for like a month. But I'm back. Yeah, so today we're at Seongmo Island, which is right next to Ganghwa Island, where I shot this video, this black and white minimalist video, which was a big hit, I think. And I'm here to do you guys a favor. I mean, a lot of my subscribers, you guys subscribe to my channel after watching my black and white videos. So today I'm going to dedicate myself to, you know, shoot black and white only. And therefore, let's start, I guess. All right, so I've got my first composition ready here, which are these poles aligned, and it kind of works as an anchor towards this, you know, water that leads your eyes towards the water. And behind everything, there's this mountain, which is kind of hazy. So I think it works. So yeah, I've got my polarizer on, and that's to make the sky a little bit darker because it's hazy. So when I polarize it, it gives me about ISO 100, f11, and 100th of a second. That's good. So I'm gonna make two shots actually because I'm not really sure how I want to compose this shot. So I'm gonna first shoot vertical and then horizontal. So first vertical, I'm gonna include some clouds that are coming from the right, and there we go. Now I'm gonna shoot horizontal as well. Now this is because I'm not really sure if I want to include those clouds in the photo or not. And clouds can be really good, you know, atmospheric element when it comes to black and white images. But when I want to keep it minimalistic, you know, sometimes clouds are kind of annoying because they distract too much. But in this case, I'm not really sure. It has been a month since I grabbed my camera, so I'm kind of losing it, man. So just bear with me, please. All right, so horizontal shot, again, ISO 100, f11, 100th of a second, without the clouds. Oh, by the way, I have to, you know, polarize it again a little bit because, yeah. Okay, there we go. And there's my first composition of the day. Shot. Done.
At first, I intended to use a photo without clouds. However, I soon realized that the one with clouds looked much better. There's a fishing net at the bottom of the photo, and I felt that if the sky was just plain white and empty, the balance between the top and bottom would be off. In the end, I chose the photo that includes the mountains, water, fishing net, and clouds all together. Honestly, it's not a photo with a strong impact, but I think it's not too bad.
All right, so there goes my first shot of the day. Normally my first shots never come out that well. they're usually B-grade images out of desperation shots, to be honest, but it gets better. So if you're new to this channel, if you think that's disappointing, then well, just please wait until you see the second shot. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get better. Anyways, I just wanted to say that it feels so weird that I'm doing this again. Like, it has been a month since I, grabbed my camera, and I don't know, man, it just feels so weird that I'm doing this again. I feel like I lost all my skills and materials, and shooting video again is just weird. All right, anyways, let's go back to the car and move to our second location. Still so weird. Weird. All right, so we arrived at the second location. That was like 8 minutes from the first one by driving. And, well, it's a seaside port, actually. Now I'm here to shoot those tetrapods with the lighthouse on it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Now, I don't normally shoot man-made objects, as you know, but today is an exception. I just figured it's quite photogenic, actually. And I think I can make it somehow symmetrical and, make it look quite sexy. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so we're here at the second location. One single problem is that my subject, I can't really shoot it symmetrical because it's kind of tilted like this way, so which is that one, this tetrapod with the lighthouse on it, as you can see. So I think I'm gonna have to shoot it from an angle, and I'll just have to leave it like that. I don't want to Photoshop this and make it sexier. I just want to shoot it as it is. However, it's still gonna be okay because the subject itself is, pretty much really good. It's quite minimalistic, and doesn't have much color, so it's very good black and white already. So yeah, I'm gonna do a long exposure of this one, and we'll see how it comes out. All right, so this is a really simple shot. As you can see, there are two lighthouses or two structures, whatever it is, and this tetrapod man-made island, so I'm gonna shoot that. So I'm currently at 24 mil, but I'm gonna zoom in a little so that it goes up to 35. So I've got my 10 stopper and 3 stopper and the polarizer all stacked up together, and I focused on this this man-made island, as you can see. And I'm currently at ISO 400, f11 in 30 seconds. Now I boosted up my ISO from 100 to 400 because I didn't want to go over 30 seconds. And with this combination, it gives me exactly 30 seconds, which is a correct exposure for this shot. Now what I'm really looking for is that, as you can see, the clouds are absolutely beautiful today. This patterns, it's kind of an overcast, but at the same time, the light is hitting from like between these hexagonal shapes, and it's absolutely still. The clouds are not moving at all. So even though I'm shooting for 30 seconds, these clouds will stay there and have this beautiful light emitting from, behind these clouds. And that's what I'm really looking for. All right, so now the shot's done. Let's check. Okay, the exposure looks fine. Let me check the sharpness because it's windy. And it's absolutely beautiful. And the cloud patterns are absolutely beautiful as well. All right, that's a success. Wow, man, this only if it was, tilted a little bit this way so that I can make it, symmetrical. And there's another boat coming. Again, this is port side, so a lot of boats coming in and going, and I even saw an excavator for some reason. Anyways, here's the result. I think it's gonna be an absolutely good one.
Although the photo isn't perfectly symmetrical, I consider it my photo of the day. the soft light streaming through the cloud formations, which are shaped almost like hexagons and octagons, the calm ripples created by the long exposure, and even the mysterious artificial island whose purpose I do not know, all came together beautifully. Overall, I'm really pleased with how this shot turned out.
Alright, so now I'm going back to the car now after that shot. I think it was a really good one. I can already feel that it's a good one. So this port is actually, I'm doing something illegal here because you shouldn't be here actually if you're not one of the fishermen or part of the union. But I think nobody cares because I even saw some lone fishermen, you know, just fishing illegally. And nobody cared, and I even saw the Coast Guard just saw me and letting me do whatever I was doing, so I think it's fine. Anyways, always nice to do something illegal. Don't do it, kids. And let's go to our third location, right? Yeah, third. All right, so which is like 10 minutes from here, and again, I don't know anything about this island. I'm new here, so I don't know what to expect, but we'll see. All right, let's go. All right, so welcome to the third location. Now, this is also my final location, so this will be my final shot of the day. Now, what I'm trying to shoot is there's some kind of electricity or signal tower, this man-made tower, and it's perfectly symmetrical, unlike my second image. I'm still bothered because of that second image because, you know, just a little bit, if it was just a little bit tilted like this way, then, you know, I could have made a perfectly, you know, symmetrical shot, but God, I just can't have that, right? Yeah. Anyways, doesn't matter. So this tower, it looks like some kind of Eiffel Tower looking tower, and therefore it's gonna be beautiful in black and white, and it's gonna be perfectly symmetrical. So what I want to do is I want to include as much sea vibe as possible, and therefore I'm going to include all the mud flat there and some bit of water that's just, you know, flowing. All right, so ISO 100, f11, 320th of a second, no filters needed, and there we go.
I only realized it when I saw the photo in Lightroom, but it seems this was actually a power line tower. From a distance, the wires were not visible, so it almost looked like the Eiffel Tower. Unlike the second photo, this one is perfectly symmetrical. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is a particularly good photo, but I felt a great sense of satisfaction from it.
All right, so I thought that third shot will be my last image of the day, but apparently I was wrong. I actually found another composition. I think this will be my last shot of the day, and stop barking, you seagulls. Sorry, I hate seagulls when they're barking like that. So what I'm trying to make is, there's this island in the middle of this real haziness, and it looks as if it's floating in the air, and under it is this mud flat, which is like just some kind of forming in the line, and I think I'm gonna shoot a little bit overexposed so that it looks like as if the island is like in the middle of clouds, because when it's overexposed you can't really tell if it's the sky or the sea. And I'll have to manually focus it because it's very far away and my autofocus doesn't work. Oh, okay, there's apparently a small boat and I just need to wait until it goes away. All right, when it goes away, I'll make my shot. So, it's gone, okay. So ISO 100, f11, 250th of a second, and there we go. Check the sharpness. Sharpness is good. I can see the trees, very good. All right, so this will be my real last shot of the day. So there you go.
In this photo, where the boundary between the sea and the sky is blurred, the island almost looks as if it's floating in the air. If you look closely, you can spot a small seagull flying beside the island. The reason I included the mudflat in the frame was because I felt it would give a stronger sense of distance, making the island feel quite far away. I believe this shot truly fits the theme of black and white minimalism photography.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. That was my last shot of the day, and well, it's still beautiful out here. I think I'm just gonna enjoy it a little bit more and avoid the traffic. Right, so I think I made 4 shots today. Yeah, 1 mediocre, 3 great, although the first one might turn out great, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, it felt really refreshing after a month of resting, coming out here and shooting this beautiful, well, man-made objects or nature, kind of mixed, you know, fusion. So yeah, and I always feel grateful that you guys are watching, of course, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, press the like button. If you didn't like this video, then press the dislike button but twice. And well, see you next time, I guess.